Back, y'all. Last segment.
Right.
This is rocking, dude. I know it's not heavy what people would think, but rocking's described in different terms.
Boy.
By the way,
Yes.
there's a new device that you can put on the end of your neck of your guitar. They're color coded. It helps you play chords.
Well, it's like a guitar hero.
Yes,
isn't it?
yes.
Yeah, that old-
It's dumbing down society. Eventually kids are going to learn music by colors and not music.
Right.
I learned Rain Man style. I bought a book, went to rehab, come back out with playing music,
Oh.
and did it on a index card. The notes. All I did was write A, B, C, whatever, G through F,
Yeah.
whatever. And I write it and do the name,
Yeah.
and then I would do like a hook if it was
Wow.
a certain
Yeah.
part. And then Steve walked over. He's like, "Man, you have neat handwriting," and that is the most weirdest
Yeah.
thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, but we
Yeah.
play the shows. It's how I do it. He's like,
Right.
"That's wild."
Well,
and then
what
the
did you
only
do?
person that ever fucked with my shit was Scott.
Yeah.
When he came over and took some stuff off my
Oh, yeah,
keyboard,
yeah.
I don't even go there. Like, he turned out to be shit anyway. But fuck that. Don't touch
what
my
can you
stuff.
do?
Yeah. It's like Rodney.
Yeah.
Rejoice came over. I ain't even told you this. It's no big deal,
Yeah.
but I had to put him in his place. It was like when he first didn't have nowhere to go. He was hanging out, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he came over. He was moving. Like he took my brush for whatever reason, turned it upside down.
Yeah.
Went over and grabbed another brush, saw where I put another brush, put it up for me. I didn't need it put up. And by the way, every time you touch something here, I can't tell him this. He doesn't comprehend the significance. If you ask for toilet paper, it's on a locking key. There's all kinds of stuff that goes on here that I can't explain to you.
Yeah.
So here's what he didn't know. Ronnie doesn't like the brushes turn brush side up because when it dries, it leaves a dirty streak on the white building.
Right.
Doesn't look neat, makes it dingy. Explain to him, you know what Ronnie said the other day? When I told him, like, man, don't mess, turn it back around. No, it does better. I'm like, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Hooper doesn't like it turn that way, it streaks. He went, that's stupid. I'm like, oh, swear to God,
Yeah,
I'm
boy.
going to drive my fist on your
Wow.
butt. I'm not going to go back and redo everything you just did. Don't touch
Well,
nothing.
that's Saturday Night Fight.
Exactly. Don't touch anything, man.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
So,
You have, hell, you went and got Hooper's mail.
yeah.
Start to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that to him is significant.
Right.
I ain't never even told you this, but I don't know if he does it more than once, but I do know one time significantly. He went, Eddie, look like, most people be like, black men be like, that man he went in my mailbox and got my stuff.
Oh, no.
He said, he done it specifically to keep me from getting up out of his chair. He took it as a prophetic sign from God because his side was hurting.
Right.
You don't even know this. His side was hurting. He didn't tell me until he told me this. My side was hurting. And you know what? I want to go get the mail, but I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't feel like it. He come over there and he said, look, God, I ain't got to go back and make sure you brought me all the mail. I know he give me all that stuff. He said he was good dude. Then he inevitably goes back. He did cover beer up with him, like, but it doesn't negate the fact he's a good guy. So that's what I'm telling you, man. I said, so therefore, don't stereotype everybody who was raised in a certain part of the country, blah, blah, blah. I said, you of all people should know what stereotypes do to people. Give me the break. But it's the opposite. When you're under the influence of a lot of people, that happens.
I remember that day.
Do you?
I'm standing there, the bellman pulls up, puts the mail in the mailbox.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, I walked over and got the mail. Here you go.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I had no clue you'd done that.
Yeah.
Here's how I knew.
Yeah.
After you left,
You were working.
Hooper looks over and said, look like Eddie. When the mailman came, I didn't even tell you, brother. He said, it ain't too bad, 'cause I want to speak up to the devil. My sides hurt. He said, I didn't feel like getting up over there. Steve went and got my mail. I said, I looked there and I went,
Yeah.
Eddie, but you don't understand, Eddie, he's a good man for I'm like, well, there you go, Ronnie. All I can think about, don't be mad, but all I can think about is, I'm working my ass off, making you money, and he's going to point out the biggest accolade he's seen around is you getting his mail. Not the fact I'm making him money, but that my buddy, my drinking buddy, his buddy, gets him mail.
You know what? He was impressive.
I'm like, great.
Well, I'm standing around watching you work.
Right.
So the milk, why not?
Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
That's how it was.
And you know I say that comedically, it's saying the biggest accolade. I'm sweating in January or whatever. Like, and he's like, hey, good God, Steve, a real good man. I'm like, oh, something must have happened while I said, what? He's like, he went and got my mail for me. My side was hurting, and the Holy Spirit spoke to me, Steve gonna get that mail for me. I'm like, but the Holy Spirit didn't speak to you. I made you $350 and you only had to pay me $40.
Yeah.
And it didn't speak that. I'm like, nope. You talking about that? He's a good man. I'm like, great. You know, and then because if I'm not really into it, you're going to say, don't get jealous. Just because I say you're a good man. I don't care if we don't agree. Don't get jealous. I'm like, nobody's jealous. I'm just saying, I don't have time to stop. Because as soon as I'm done, you're talking to me. You're going to ask me how much longer. But the Holy Spirit spoke to you and said, I made you Pt.4 $400. But Steve got your mail. You thought he'd come with a Pony Express across the country.
Oh, yeah.
You can fucking break.
Yeah.
So that's how my shop goes. Like, that's how it goes. I wouldn't have it no other way, though. I would not have it no other way. I would not. Really?
No, man,
He told me to grab the chamois the other day. See if there were any smears on one. Steve, I didn't tell you this. Yesterday, man, I just started to detail on that one truck, and he was talking. Like, he makes fun of me talking to myself. I'm like, man, I gotta get this. Like, I do talk to myself. But he was like, look at it. Like, you gonna open that other door. I'm vacuuming. It's bad. This guy's got, let me give you the rundown of the context of the car. The truck only has 42,000 miles on it, but yet it's over 8 years old. But it's state of the art from a Ford back then even. And the guy's got millions of dollars. He's a hermit. He's in physical rehab because he's 72. He fell and he's getting back together. His brother-in-law's doing it for him. So we do it. I take off massive amounts of stains out of this thing, right? Ryan looks over. Right as I get started vacuuming, he's like, look like I can wash those sides. You think it is? I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's got the pressure washer, hose, and all this stuff. He's wanting to wet everything down for whatever reason. Wind blowing like a fancy. It's cold. It's that day. He's like, man, this is yesterday. He's like, man, somebody was there. He's like, you know what? I can wash the back end of the bed of the truck. I'm like, yes. So he does that for a while. Next thing I know is I come around the corner. Who was there? Oh, the guy in the red truck that tipped us. I come around the corner like a Rodney coming out of nowhere. I get splashed right in the face. And he was saying, good Lord, I didn't see you right there. And he was on his phone looking. We literally went, oh, Eddie, I'm sorry. I'm like, he's spraying and not even looking. He's like, and then he'll tell you, that's a spam wrist right there. I ain't answering that. I mean, he was this close to Brandon Custer.
Well, that's like texting and driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't wash and drive. Don't spray and drive. I mean, there was a fat woman he sprayed about a year ago.
Don't open a fucking hose.
I'm not gonna say who she was. But there was a fat lady. Fat lady that was over there, and Ronnie went to go do the hose to spray off, and his phone was there, and it was one of the race teams. And when he said hello, he sprayed her. She said, "Oh, Mr. Hooper." He's like, "Good God, honey." He said, "Hang on a minute, man." He said, "Honey, I'm so sorry." And then he looked at me and went, "Eddie, what did you tell me?" I'm way in the back. I'm like, "Huh?"
Wow.
Yeah, he sprayed a customer. Yeah.
Don't hose and text.
Yeah. Man, he pulled out chairs. He was trying to debate. How do I do this? After you can watch the back man. When he got done, it's nothing like the other day, right as I started vacuuming out, because I told him, I said, Ronnie, when there's dog hair, I didn't want to call him out. I respect him as my elder. I said, who? He said, man, on this map of this year card, I said, it's hard to get the dog hair out when it's wet. As he was grabbing the bump for the pressure washer. He's like, oh really? I said, yeah. And so he cranked it up and immediately got it soaked wet. He don't care, man. He don't care. Steve Show. Email us at eddieross1gmail.com. Keep them cards and letters coming, Steve would say. If you ask me to talk to him, I'll pop him one. Fucker. It's groovy. I like this shit. Oh yeah. Man, I'm telling you, you don't get a better cashmere. Stars to fill my dreams. I'm a traveler. Both time and space. Whoa. God almighty. Best song ever. You gotta turn it up. You gotta turn it up a little bit. Just a little bit. They even email, they're sending their cards and letters coming, Steve.
Oh boy.
It needs to be turned up just a smidgen.
Oh boy.
Last song.
Well, you just, don't talk so loud.
That's impossible.
No.
That's impossible.
But yeah.
No, I'm telling you, that's impossible.
Well, this is the most wonderful time of the year.
Yes.
Easter,
I'm on Easter parade.
what the heck?
No, let me tell you something. I told my mother this morning. I walked down through. Meal marinated a little bit. Wheat.
Right.
So, I'm doing a little yard work.
Yeah.
It's like, I just love Easter mornings. I'm going to make y'all Easter something other. I'm like, Ma, don't announce to everybody. You don't have to do all that. Come on. We're grown. You know, they karma wants some money.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate the candy.
Yeah.
But come on.
Yeah.
But,
Well, Mama didn't give you a little chocolate Easter bunny. Oh, candy.
they'll do it tonight. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You got supper.
Yes. I had to suffer through. Not suffer. It's great, man.
It's not dinner, it's supper out here.
Yeah, out here it's suffer.
Right.
I mean, we're one step away from somebody ringing a bell telling
No,
it's time to eat.
No.
Chow, Randy!
I know, but
Yeah, break.
but you know what the book, that's what a crossword calls up seated.
What?
Eat, or have dinner.
To eat. E-A-T.
What? No. Yeah.
Dine.
No. Yeah. Who said dine? It'll be S-U-P.
Yeah.
Look at that one,
That would be to drink. Sup. S-U-P.
Yeah.
No, S-U-P means to drink. Sup. Supper means to eat. But sup is an actual drinking version of.
What?
Seriously.
Eat and drink. Well,
I'm telling you. I might live there.
They call lunch out here dinner,
Yeah.
right?
Well, some people do. You say they. That's
Well,
stereotypical.
okay.
I'm not they, Steve.
Whoa.
I don't look at you and be like, ooh, like,
Oh, give me a break.
I'm somewhat educated. So, but there's a lot of stupid does out here.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, you know what? Oh, yesterday morning, in between movies on the 46th movie channel, it was a Fractured Flickers.
Of what?
Fractured
Flickers,
Yeah,
really?
that was so cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you had the, you actually had the seasons.
Yeah, it was Bill's House Club, man.
Here's my only fault to them. After so many episodes, you don't really have to devote so much time to explaining Fractured Flickers.
Right, oh yeah.
You don't. Just, let's get into
You know what?
it.
I wish I knew or I could find some of the movies that they made it from because.
Well, you can. All you do is go on Google and look up Fractured Flickers, and then, or whatever it's called.
It's called Fractured
Flickers. And then look at it and see the movies. You go to the it's called the expository or the extras, and it's the extras where they got the rundown of the movies from, and then you look the movies up. So
right.
Rockford ain't got nothing on me, man. I know how to do it.
Oh boy, banner check.
I'm telling you, man. And this ain't Angel over here.
No.
Just sue him.
McLeod.
Yeah, exactly.
Or no. No, we can,
Is this the end?
well, you ain't fucking Rock Hudson, but
No.
But Susan St. James, she was a doll.
She was a
Remember that?
baby doll,
McLeod
man.
and wife, yeah.
Yes.
That was, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now remember, they made this record in '94, and then in '95, my dad said, hey, I bought some tickets.
Yeah. Wow. Talk about timing.
Well,
They went on tour. They unloaded this album. Hey, we're gonna promote it. You get no bigger draw than Page and Plant. Come on, man. So you and your pops scored tickets.
Yeah.
Y'all go see it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that.
Well, it was cool because I was working at Ray's shop.
Driveline?
Yeah, the driveline shop for Ray Maxwell, Man, said, this and
Lighting,
that.
man.
So Ray hooked me up with a limo.
Oh, wow.
That was great.
We're going all out, Pop.
Oh, for sure.
We're going all out,
Hey,
Pop.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. There you go, Steve-O. There you go. It's a memory for life, dude.
Yeah, Page Plant. Oh,
Yes. And how old is your dad?
He's 86 now.
So there's about a decade and a few years between my dad and your dad. But similarity on music, especially musicianship.
Oh, yeah.
That's niche anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
By the way, me and Mike,
Yeah.
what were we saying? Oh, sorry.
No, he didn't.
Me and Mike we got a car from Mike Peoples, Bill Peoples'
Right, yeah.
son. And we bought a car. We're about 50 and a half, literally. Learner's permit, driving to Winn-Dixie in Mooresville. And a friend of his bought him for his birthday one year, a box set of 7 tapes.
Yeah.
So we kept that in the old Malibu,
Yeah.
converted it to like tapes, and we would jam out to this song, man. This and a levy. I would order dairy frozen food for Winn-Dixie, listen to a levy. Yeah. And when they said price check on one dairy, I had no clue what they were saying, man.
Oh, yeah. I remember the box set.
Yes. It had the same cover as the DVD.
Right, yeah.
It's got literally the same cover.
No, my dad bought me and my older brother John.
Nice.
Same thing. I have.
Wow. Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, Steve-O. Steve-O, some asked y'all want it.
Good.
I'm just telling you, like if some asks me, all the intellectual stuff is in the notebook, seriously. And Dad's safe is yours. It just is. That's codes for everything. You get into YouTube, if you want to delete everything you could, if I'm gone, it's just your call.
Wait, you going somewhere?
I'm just saying about that. No, I'm not planning on going nowhere. I'm just saying I plan ahead like all the intellectual stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like access to every episode we got, whatever. It's for you. So I wouldn't leave it to nobody else but you anyway, so yeah. Barbara would take care of it, literally. She didn't take care of a human breathing being, but she would that. So, priorities. What's the only ton of bolts to take care of? That's our own ton. Yeah. Oh, we have a 4-minute copyright. I have a DVD mailed to us for the first 100 episodes. It's never been opened. And the poster, I told you this. I told you this. So, I cover my bases, or our bases. They can come up with no idea. None. Intellectually, that's ours. That's ours, yes.
It is ours.
It is, yes. Absolutely, it's ours.
But it was Carmen's.
No, none of this was hers. We expounded on her original thought.
Yeah.
That's it.
We jumped
But
in the car.
her original thought came from me where I've been pre-recording me and you weeks before, and I showed it to her and said, "What do you think?" She said yes.
Yeah.
But I'd already been discussing it with you long before her.
No, whoa.
I got a young person input and said, yeah, this one's work good.
Look, no.
That's it.
All she saw was a little video. We jumped in the backseat of the car.
No, that's after I had been talking to her. On Thanksgiving night,
Yeah,
we jumped in.
yeah.
I told her, I showed her a few things a couple days before. When we're like doing shit. And I showed her, she's like, okay. I'm like, well, can you get us on Thanksgiving? He's coming. She's like, yes. She remembered that, recorded it, and like, yes, it'll work.
Right.
She had to see it for herself. Otherwise, we had the ideas way before. The whole concept, everything.
Right.
Because she knew nothing about the music. All she was the slapstick, spoof, whatever, like spur of the moment stuff.
Yeah.
She knew nothing about the pre-planned audio,
Right,
the classic rock,
Yeah.
we're a music blog, we're all about music. That was later on, and she rebuffed it. She said, I do not like that. I said, no, that's what we're about anyway. It's the Young Wayne Street Show here doing great music, which you guys hear now.
I know, but she's been here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's been here more than that. She's been here more than 5 or 6 times.
Oh, yeah.
But that day was sick.
Yeah.
So. Oh yeah. Right. I mean, there's times where the next day I'll come over here to your house, just so they know. And I say, why did we record last night? And you're like, I don't know.
Well, yeah.
So, but that doesn't negate the effort time. Well, maybe not the effort, but he's got a great you have a great repertoire anyway, so you're lucky enough to score a good find.
No, I'll put it in the top left-hand
Right.
rack. Oh, yeah, we did it last night.
Other than that, we're at a loss.
Well, like I say, it's not.
You need an assistant.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes, you need an assistant.
Oh, yeah. Like I said.
We're hiring interns if they're hot
Oh, man.
and can do our work and make us popular.
Yeah.
You're hired.
I think that's the end of the record.
That is the end of the record.
Damn it.
Candy Comic,
Easter.
Gerald,
Yeah.
Robert Wright, Mercy Christopher,
Yeah.
Scotty,
Yeah.
Harris over at Harris Farms,
Oh, yeah.
Scotty Duarte, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Look at Me, Ron,
Oh, the Russian
yeah,
girls.
Russian Girls, yeah, Chris, Suzanne,
Oh, yeah.
Gerald,
Yeah.
bye
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Happy Easter.
Yep. Thank you, Samani. Bark, bark.
What? Good night.